All right, Gooners. So it's a sad week. We unfortunately rolled the fuck out of our ankle while we were at work. I've got it covered up with the fuzzy socks today. Don't know if it's broken yet. It might be. If it is, it's just barely. We're going to be out of here in no time. But unfortunately, we have, since I've been out, I haven't been in the gym for 4 days. We've lost all of our gains. So it's starting from square one. So that's going to be a rough journey. So it's probably going to be a while before you guys see me in short sleeves again. Because I'm definitely not showing these fucking guns. All right. So today, we're talking about the Rogue Manta Ray bench and the Ironmaster Super Pro V2 or whatever. Everyone knows what it is. It's the Ironmaster, the new Ironmaster bench. Okay. I know they're not exactly in the same category of benches, but I think it's an interesting comparison. And I have owned the Rogue Manta Ray for a year now. Actually, probably more than a year. It's been a while, and we recently are getting rid of it for reasons we'll get into. We purchased we ended up going with the Ironmaster. So let's go over to the gym here. God, let me get this fucking thing out of here. All right, guys, you're gonna have to just bear with me on this because this clearly is not the best of weeks. All right, but we're here for the algorithm, and we're also here because this is a legit. I know there's somebody out there who I can't be the only one who was thinking between the Manta Ray and the Ironmaster bench. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, all right, this bench, the Manta Ray, the Rogue Manta Ray, not a bad bench. Okay, it's the top of the pyramid when it comes to the benches, right? It's got the aesthetic, it's got the sex appeal, it looks good. The ladder system's good, it feels good. It's got the good vinyl.
That bench feels so high quality.
It's super high quality. Just you use this thing and you're like, yeah, I'm fucking sitting on money. Okay, it's very very premium. It's better than any bench I've ever used in a commercial gym by far. Mm-hmm. The issue is that it just over time, I think we came to the conclusion that for the price we paid, it just was not. And for the space it takes up, it just wasn't maybe the best overall choice. Okay, so look, the function is good. It's good at being a bench. It's good at being what it's supposed to be. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just when you're in a small space like we are, or you've got a home gym. I'm not saying everything you have needs to have multiple functions. I don't think that at all. Oftentimes that can be really fucking annoying when these pieces of equipment are trying to do too many things. But I do think for the footprint this has, for how expensive it is, I just wish it did just a little bit more and did it a little bit better than I feel like what the SuperBench does, the Ironmaster does, and it does it for a lot cheaper. Okay, so a couple of things on that. The only thing you can do with the Manta Ray for attachment wise is just get the foot catch and do your little sit-ups and do some decline stuff on it. And on top of that, the foot catch is an extra $200. So to me, it's just kind of like the Manta Ray is super good at being what it's supposed to be. I just think that for what you end up paying without the foot catch, with tax and shipping, is going to be $1,000. Okay, that is a.
I didn't know it was $1,000. No wonder it's so nice.
You didn't need to know. Okay. So I just feel like unless you've got a commercial gym or you're just like you have to have this bench, I just think that you can save a lot of money and go with. I think which is probably the next best choice, which is a huge money saver. It just happens to be a huge money saver, even though I feel like the quality is still there. Yes, the quality is not as high as the Rogue bench, but the functionality is higher, and there's so many more attachments you can use. This isn't the video to go down all of the use cases and the attachments. There are plenty of those. This is just you come here because, you know, I'm hoping you're just like, what's the average home gym person like making a decision on and their experience with. I've just found already in the few weeks of just using the Ironmaster is that I'm just getting way more functionality out of it. I like a lot being able to switch between a wider pad at the bottom and the thinner at the top. I find that is very useful with the cable machine as well. We need a little bit more clearance for the shoulders, and it also is just a really it's also just does everything right about being a bench. Where were we? Oh my gosh, it's gonna take me years to fucking cut together.
Well, I wanted to bring up, I know you said this isn't the time to talk about all the attachments, but I do love the hamstring curl thing. That is so convenient.
Yeah, I will say the leg extension and the hamstring curl for the Ironmaster, I don't know, Rogue I think really would benefit either coming out with a seated leg curl, hamstring curl machine, or somehow incorporating it into a rack or something. I just feel like it would be very high. Everyone knows it'd be high quality. I feel like they would have a unique touch on it. But you know, another reason we ended up going with this bench is I just wanted to have more. I wanted to have more. I wanted to have a hamstring curl or a leg extension without buying the machine. I looked into the machines, and you know, I was honestly about ready to make the room for it in here. It's just I was gonna make the room, but it was just going to be too cramped, honestly. Okay, and you know, why spend $4,000 or $5,000 on a piece of equipment that is barely going to fit, and it's just gonna, you know, if I can get 60 or 70% of the way there with, you know, the attachment that the Ironmaster comes with, and save all that money, then.
How much is the Ironmaster?
So the bench is $500. The leg attachment is $200.
Okay.
So it's $700 total for what we got, but it's also free shipping.
Okay.
So it's like, you know, $700. But yeah, I mean, I just think at the end of the day, I really don't know why the average gym guy would get the Manta Ray. I'm gonna be honest.
Not in a small space.
If you wanted a bench like this, I feel like you would just get the Rep, which we haven't talked about, the Rep AB something something. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's $600, and it's basically does everything. It's like the exact same style as this Rogue. It's just not, the quality just isn't as high. No, I just think that you might as well save the money, get the added functionality. I have been super impressed with this thing. It's honestly, it's fun to use. It's fun to use. I don't, you know, I am gonna miss this. If I had the room, I'd keep it just because I like this bench too. But it's just not practical for anything we do. But I don't know. You guys tell me your experience. I mean, I'm sure there's a bunch of people out there that have these are both really popular benches. So if you guys want to tell me why you guys went with it, maybe I'm sure I know I'm missing a lot of aspects here. So yeah, I think it's pretty straightforward. If I had to go back, I would save the money, and I would go with the Ironmaster, or maybe even the Rep bench that we don't have to show here, but you guys can look that up. But yeah, that's it.